Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this brief update on Hurricane Nicole. So, as of 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, November the 9th, Hurricane Nicole has maximum sustained winds of 75 miles per hour, a minimum central pressure of 980 millibars, and is moving west at 13 miles per hour. Looking at the key messages for Tropical Storm Nicole, hurricane and tropical storm conditions and a dangerous storm surge are expected to continue over portions of the northwestern Bahamas through this evening, where a hurricane warning remains in effect. Hurricane conditions are expected across portions of the coast of southeast and east central Florida beginning this evening or tonight, where a hurricane warning is in effect. Tropical storm conditions will continue along the east coast of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina within the warning areas into Thursday. Tropical storm conditions are expected to begin along the west coast of Florida within the warning area this evening or tonight. A dangerous storm surge is expected along much of the east coast of Florida, portions of coastal Georgia, and the Florida Big Bend along the Gulf Coast. The storm surge will be accompanied by large and damaging waves along the Atlantic coast. Residents in the warning areas should listen to advice given by local officials. Do not focus on the exact track of Nicole since it is a large storm with hazards extending well to the north of the center, outside of the forecast cone. These hazards will affect much of the Florida peninsula and portions of the southeast United States. Nicole will produce heavy rainfall today into Thursday across the Florida peninsula. Flash and urban flooding will remain possible across portions of the Florida peninsula, along with renewed river rises along the St. Johns River. Isolated flash, urban, and small stream flooding will be possible on Friday in the southeast through the southern and central Appalachians, including the Blue Ridge Mountains, and extending northward through west central Pennsylvania into western New York by Friday night. So, looking at the official cone for Nicole, Nicole is expected to make landfall in southeastern Florida by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time, and by 1 p.m. Thursday, is expected to rapidly move west towards uh, the northwest coast of Florida, and by 1 a.m. Friday, Nicole is expected to move into southwest Georgia and weaken to a depression as it moves towards South Carolina by 1 p.m. Friday. And we have hurricane warnings in effect still for the northern Bahamas, up and down the eastern coast of Florida, from Palm Beach County through near St. Augustine, and then tropical storm warnings along the Gulf Coast from Panama City Beach down to Naples. And then we got tropical storm warnings from St. Augustine through Jacksonville, through southeast Georgia, and the southeast South Carolina. And this big orange blob is the radius of tropical storm force winds. And we have tropical storm force winds extending 400 or 500 miles from the center. So much of the Florida peninsula, southeast Georgia, and southern South Carolina are going to be they're already experiencing tropical storm force winds, and will be experiencing the tropical storm force winds over the next 24 to 48 hours. So make sure you have made your preparations if you live across these areas for Nicole. Thanks for watching this brief update. Uh, I will continue to update you as Nicole impacts Florida. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening, my friends.